Yeah, thank you very much. Watch out for the headbutt, low blow, and back of the head. You both know the rules. Fight fair, fight clean. Touch go if you want. Back your corner.
Referee in charge, Olivier Coste. Kulabdam going after victory number 73. John Lineker looking to remain undefeated in Muay Thai action. One championship has the greatest roster of world champion strikers. We are underway.
Oh, here's your match. This is exactly what we expected for Lineker to come forward and look to put those massive hands on Kulabdam. He said there'd be no feeling out process. He's immediately going to come forward and test Kulabdam. But he has to be very calculating when he comes in there because that left hand is a true weapon.
Lineker looking to overwhelm Kulabdam early. Coming forward. Big shot to the body is Lineker.
And he utilizes body shots very well. That was why it was the key to victory.
Oh, down goes Kulabdam!
Wow, just like that, Kulabdam crumbled. Kulabdam needs to clear the cobwebs.
In his approach. He's not rushing in, Mitch.
No, he's smart. He knows that Kulabdam is very dangerous.
The straight left by Kulabdam.
Two touchline right there.
And
continues to move.
Lineker unloading upon Kulabdam. Lineker, big right hand. They're both exchanging. Look at this action between these two. They're swinging for the fences.
Big shots being connected. Looking at mixing the shots up. Kulabdam, is it okay to engage in this war? Goes to the elbow. Narrowly misses the mark. Kulabdam is used to these 15-minute fights in mixed martial arts, sometimes 25. A 9-minute bout is like a sprint for him. Expect him to keep this pace, but Kulabdam takes the left.
And now, Kulabdam, 2 straight lefts on the chin, backing up Lineker.
Oh, Ray, you're getting the war you were promised. That's exactly what's happening. Look at Kulabdam, feeling him out, finding his shots. Looks like he's knocked the cobwebs clean. Kulabdam's never lost to a foreigner.
Under a minute remaining in the first. Another straight left by Kulabdam. Another straight left. 3 straight lefts by Kulabdam. And an elbow. Backing up Lineker.
Lineker needs his plan B. He can't just swarm Kulabdam like this.
Big uppercut. Big shots now by Lineker again.
Oh, good chin showcased by Kulabdam, who gets into the clinch and fires off a knee. Lineker presses him up against the corner. Olivier Coste forced to separate.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the first round. A big straight left by Kulabdam. A knee on the inside by the left knee to your right.
Kulabdam seems to have his confidence back. He's figured out the strategy of John Lineker, and he's hurting him with the other weapons. He's not just firing that left hand. He's mixing in the elbows, the kicks, and the knees as well. Lineker needs to be able to adjust. He's getting backed up. He doesn't do good off the back foot. Felicio Andrade.
Round number 2 between Kulabdam and John Lineker here at One Fight Night 27.
Kulabdam putting the pressure on Lineker. Going to the kicks. Important at this range to utilize the kicks and to also kick that right arm. Smash that right arm of John Lineker's with those big, heavy kicks to keep his guard near his face and deter him from firing it, but also to take a little bit of sting out of that big right hand as well.
You anticipate Kulabdam trying to be a bit more aggressive because of the knockdown in the first round, Mitch?
Well, he needs to be. He needs a knockdown to even the score. He can't just win the second and the third round. He needs to end John Lineker or at least get a knockdown to even things up.
Kulabdam backing up Lineker, but Lineker still firing away. They're now in the clinch.
Kulabdam needs to go back to his experience inside Muay Thai and fight with all of the different weapons, all the different ranges, from the kicks to the clinch. Do not just stand and box with John Lineker. That's his wheelhouse. That's where he wants to be. I like the kicks to the legs as well, that inside leg kick. Look at John Lineker trying to throw an inside leg kick and then set up that big right hand. Airball, though, didn't quite find the range.
Lineker, no doubt, swings for the fences, a right to the body by Lineker.
But this is what I expected. I expected an early storm by Lineker, but Kulabdam to adjust and then start to show us just how truly talented he is. He spoke to me earlier this week about showing the difference between world championship Muay Thai and just a slugger. And that's what he's trying to do here in this second round. He's starting to really find some significant shots, but he's going to be behind on the scorecard because of that knockdown in the first.
Under a minute remaining here in the second. Well, Kulabdam is tied for second for most knockouts in one Muay Thai kickboxing history. As Lineker going right back on the offensive. Under a minute remaining here in round number 2. Big shots between these two. They're trying to end each other.
Yeah, that's where John Lineker needs to be. He does not want to play patty cake out there at distance with Kulabdam. He needs to get close and stay tight, but avoid the clinch. You know, stay inside that boxing range where he does his best work. Not just wing punches either. Utilize that jab. Set up those big shots. Good job getting the leg out of the way from the inside leg kick. Nice shot landed by Kulabdam, who kicks him on the exit.
With this Jordan fight around between Kulabdam and John Lineker. And back they go. From the moment the bell sounds, they go after each other.
Lineker landed a nice left hand, staying tight. Kulabdam wisely ties him up inside the clinch when Lineker gets too close, doesn't allow him to start teeing off with those big hooks. Inside leg kick for Lineker, those are scoring shots. Kulabdam on the same end, you can't let him get away with those free shots. Boom, you gotta answer back. Kulabdam now he's pressing. John Lineker testing the footwork. Kick caught.
Well, what a win for Lineker if he's able to defeat Kulabdam here tonight.
If he can stay on his feet, he will. That's what it comes down to. If he doesn't get knocked out or knocked down, he wins. But he's got to push.
Kulabdam with that left kick to the body, left hook upstairs by Lineker to respond.
That left kick, I think, hurt John Lineker momentarily. Those were big shots right under the arm, right to the body of John Lineker.
And when do you ever see Lineker initiate the clinch reach?
You can see just how tight Lineker's keeping his arm to his body. He's burying that elbow right inside to protect that liver. And look at that, Kulabdam goes right back to it with a nice round knee on the clinch.
Living cross separates them. Back they go. A left hook to the body by Lineker. But Kulabdam advancing forward. A straight left by Kulabdam.
That was a nice straight left, Ray. Kulabdam backing him up again. Kick to the body yet again. Now he kicks to the arm. Great technical decision-making from Kulabdam to shut down the primary weapon of John Lineker. Now he goes push kick to the body. He sees it. The body is hurt. Goes there again.
That left kick to the body has taken a lot out of John Lineker, but he has yet to be knocked down. Lineker knocked down Kulabdam in the first round. Big straight left over the top by Lineker. Under a minute remaining in the fight.
And that knockdown, Ray, gave Lineker a huge lead on the judges' scorecard. So even though Kulabdam is dominant in 2 and 3, he's still behind because of the knockdown by John Lineker. He needs to knock down John Lineker right now. He needs to fold it in half.
Big straight left by Kulabdam. In the clinch they go as we are nearing 30 seconds to go in this matchup.
30 seconds, short time for Kulabdam. The clock is not his friend. John Lineker needs to move, needs to fire. Oh, big shots landed by Kulabdam.
Kulabdam pressing forward. Can Lineker remain upright? Final moments of what has been a scintillating matchup between Kulabdam and John Lineker.
Yeah, the scorecards are in favor of Lineker right now. They have to be, even though Kulabdam has really shined in 2 and 3. But what a statement for John Lineker to beat.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision,